New York City's Highline possesses the gorgeous view of the Hudson River and splendid sceneries of wild plants. Since its creation, the culture and identity of the Highline has changed drastically. According to the Friends of the Highline, a non-profit organization, the Highline was created in 1934 to transport trains carrying goods to and from Manhattan's largest industrial districts. However, in the 1980s, the train and its obsolete tracks stopped services. Residents called for the obsolete tracks to be demolished since it disturbed the wonderful views of Chelsea. Friends of the Highline was founded by Joshua David and Robert Hammond. They advocated for the Highline's preservation and reuse as public open space. In 2005, the city finally accepted ownership of the Highline, signifying its status as a public park. Today, the park is an infusion of futuristic and simplistic design elements. Remnants of the old railroad tracks are still present. They form the foundations of which the park is built on top of. Some areas even reveal the rusting metals. The park also incorporated many of the weeds and self-cultivated plants from the abandoned time period in the Highline's history. The Highline is visited by many for its fabulous and subtle modern art scenes, and for the green landscapes encapsulated in the heart of Lower Manhattan. It is Manhattan's very own sky garden, and calm and peaceful environment overseeing the busy congestions of the city.
The Highline has multiple locations for sitting and viewing. One can come in their free time to eat lunch or just enjoy a break from the busy city. This art, Smart Tree, was created by Nari Ward. Ward created his art from material he collects in his neighborhood, his original hometown in Jamaica, and in various neighborhoods in New Jersey, New York, and Harlem. This art was inspired by a building adjacent to the Highline that has been transformed into an indoor parking lot. Ward reconfigured a memory from his childhood. He remembered finding one of two abandoned cars in the front yard sprouting a lime tree. He created his art for the Highline with the apple tree sprouting from a smart car. He used an apple tree because in Western culture, apples are associated with technology and smartphones. This poem on the wall of the Highline, I Want a President, was written by Zhou Leonard. It was placed in the Highline in context with the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Leonard wrote I Want a President in 1992, the year that poet Ellen Meyer ran for president as an independent candidate alongside George Washington Bush. This sign is a work of art created by Catherine Andrews. In her art, Andrews appropriates images from popular culture. The work of art is called Sunbathers. It is a towering box-like structure which looks like a public beach sign that announces beyond this point you may encounter nude sunbathers. Placing this work on the Highline, where nudity is not allowed, draws attention to the more risque social mores displays on nearby billboards. This piece of art on the highlight was created by Barbara Kruger. These texts, along with Kruger's own writings, resonate with particular potency in today's political climate.